I'm next to a man now who, won't mind me saying, he's been about a bit.
Yeah.
It's Mike Edmonds. The many faces of Mike Edmonds you might have seen in The Dark Crystal, Return of the Jedi, Harry Potter, Roger Rabbit, The Empire Strikes Back. Mike,
Time Bandits.
How are you? Time Bandits. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Yeah, enjoying the day.
And we're in Southend. You're a local boy, aren't you?
Yeah, I live just about a mile away.
No, that's the best thing about what I'm seeing today is the majority of the talent that are here, they're all Essex-based at least. And
well, yeah. It's really, really nice to be in my hometown. You know, usually it's a lot of travelling before we get to the event.
But Mike has, in terms of Star Wars then, Mike has appeared in The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi in many, many different forms and characters. But in The Empire Strikes Back, what was your role in The Empire Strikes Back, and what was it like working on what is now one of the biggest films ever?
Well, at the time, I didn't realise it was the biggest film ever.
Yeah.
You know, I played the Chief Ugnaught, one of the Chief Ugnaught and after was at L3 Studios. So there we are, all dressed up and with all the special effects and things like this. And it was strange to just, I do that and then get in my car and drive home and going down round the M25.
That's the bit you don't really think about, because you're in this carbonite chamber. You've got Darth Vader, you've got Lando there, Han Solo,
smoke, sound effects, things like this. You know,
before you know it,
characters. And
someone
then
shouts cut, and
you go to your car in the car park and drive home.
Go home and have a roast dinner, and then that's it, done with. But well, Darth Vader is on set. What's it like working? People say there's a presence on set when you see Darth Vader. Dave Prowse.
You see, a lot of people think we all chat all the time. You can't chat to people.
No.
I've got to know people more by doing these conventions.
That's exactly what Pam said, which is so interesting.
They're in a suit. They've got a lot of lines to remember.
And they're in their zone, aren't they?
So you just can't do it. And when they finish, they've got to go and get all the makeup taken off and the costume changed and things like this, you know. So you don't have time to talk. So it's nice to have these conventions and meet the fans, because without the fans, we're nothing. And it's lovely that after all these years, that people are still interested in Star Wars. This is wonderful.
And obviously it's become a huge deal. But people are just as invested in those original films. And the first thing I saw when I saw the Empire thing was to be on that set. I thought, I mean, it's just iconic.
Well, and it's strange,
But it's not just Empire. Return of the Jedi, you played a few characters. Primarily, I can see, you're an Ewok.
Yeah, I was Logray, the medicine man Ewok, and also I played the tail of Jabba the Hutt as well.
And there were three people
guys,
in that. So
two normal-sized guys, and little me working the tail.
Practical effects as well.
Yeah,
the way forward.
It was. People asked me if it was cramped. It wasn't cramped at all, and it was illuminated so we could see what we were doing. And
was it hot in there?
And I had a monitor to show him what was happening through the eye of the camera. So if the towel come into view, that's when I do my part and react to it.
No, and so as Logray, then one of the things people say now about Return of the Jedi is why did they bring these Ewoks in? It's ruined the film. What do you say to people? Because
I don't know. You asked George Lucas. I mean, they work. It was good fun, and
kids like them.
I think it could be aimed at the younger viewer, and things like that to keep their interest in it, and it still works well, and I'm still very popular. One of my best, signings is the Ewok.
He's Logray. Now, my brother, he's 42 now. He used to sleep with an Ewok toy, and I imagine at 42, I think he still does. So
good luck.
The legacy remains.
Why not? I tell you see some strange characters at these conventions, and how they dress and what they carry and things like that. But that's them. Good luck to them. They're not hurting anybody.
No.
If that's what turns them on, good luck.
That's it. So okay, in terms of Star Wars, then, what's the most memorable thing about working on either of those films?
Well, just being there and the camaraderie and things like this, and being in America.
Of course.
And it's just great. It's great stuff, because I was a lot younger then, and I could handle all this and, the sweat and everything else that goes with it,
And the fur.
Yeah.
And the first. So.
Yeah, and just honoured, and that it was me playing it.
Yep. So you've left your mark on the galaxy far away.
I've done loads of stuff, as you know. And not only do I do films, I've done television, radio plays, and things like this, commercials, pop videos. So I've done a whole spectrum, and I've enjoyed every minute.
I'm next to a very, very talented man, is all I will say. Mike, thank you so much for speaking to us today.
It's a pleasure, and regards to all the fans out there.